all of us need to be so careful when we are outside enjoying our beautiful province, camping and recreating and using all these trails and parks that are so valuable to us.
There's that. And Squamish is a place where so much of that recreating happens. There is this suspicion that the Dryden Creek wildfire is human caused. What does that
Yeah.
mean exactly?
So human-caused fires are fires that came from a non-natural system or non-natural source. So lightning would be our primary natural source of fire here in BC, and other fires are started by people. It could be recreational activity, ATVs, campfires that are left unintended or not properly extinguished at the end of a camping trip. It could be debris that was left in the forest that acts like a magnifier and actually starts. So littering and garbage in the forest can be a contributing factor. It could also be industrial activities. Although we know that industrial activities are controlled and restricted when fire danger becomes high enough, people are not allowed to be out in the forest, actually working in jobs that could create a spark or could potentially start a fire.
On that note, why do we still see human-caused fires? So there are penalties, right? So for anyone found in contravention of a BC Wildfire Service prohibition, you may be issued a ticket for more than $1,100 or a penalty up to $100,000, even sentenced for up to 1 year in prison. But Ravi Parmar, the forest minister, said the other day, we believe that about 70% of the wildfires so far are human-caused. Why does this keep happening?
Yeah, so in the spring, so our weather systems by July and August, we get those big thunderheads that build up in the afternoon and kind of spark lightning in the late afternoon and into the evenings. And so the weather system by the end of the summer really is generating that lightning. At this time of year, however, in the spring, we don't have the same weather systems. So the majority of fires in the spring, in May, June, in British Columbia and across Canada are actually human ignitions. Think about where are we, where are people interacting with the forest? Well, in and around our communities, on trails, in recreational areas, right near our homes. So it not only means that there's many people out in the woods, and a subset of those people might be starting fires. Those fires that are human caused are often the ones that have the greatest impact on our homes. They're in the wildland-urban interface. So the majority of fires that happen in that wildland interface zone within 2 kilometers of homes and neighborhoods are human caused.
Oh, it goes through your mind when you think of that, Lori. As someone who, I mean, you're there studying the aftermath of a wildfire season.
Well, here I am, out in the forest. We know that last year, 1 million hectares burned, 2023, 2.8 million hectares burned overall in BC in the last 8 years alone. We have burned over 7.2 million hectares. That's 2.5 times the size of Vancouver Island in wildfires. And about half of those were started by people. So thinking about the impacts of human ignitions and thinking about the losses in communities and neighborhoods when people lose their homes and neighborhoods, I mean, the onus really is on all of us to be better informed, better prepared, and take that responsibility while we're out enjoying British Columbia.